Oh, hi there. I'm just carrying my mini collection down to the old watering hole down the street to play some good old-fashioned Dungeons and Dragons with my old fishing buddies, Billy Bob, Tiny, Bartholomew, and Kentucky Tom. Well, yes, it is quite cumbersome to load up this rather hefty container of miniatures onto my trusty steed, Bullet St. James, but how else am I expected to play Dungeons and Dragons without my whole collection of minis? Tome of what now? So yes, we run a mini channel here on YouTube, but minis have their downsides. They're bulky, they're hard to carry around if you want to play outside the house, they're hard to store, and well, they're kind of getting really expensive too. If you're looking to solve those problems, we do have a couple of options available to us. Pathfinder has their trusty cardboard pawns, and WizKids has come out with their acrylic minis, but there aren't too many of those just yet. But our friends at Tome of Summoning have another solution, and one that frankly works a bit better for game masters like me. And many thanks to them for sending me this set to review with you. Before we jump in, another useful tool for your GM knapsack are the deck of mini animated spell cards from our friends at Hit Point Press. Each card features all the 5e spell information you need on one side and unique animated art of the spell effect on the other. You can pick up packs of spells of all levels, and they have discounts if you pick them up in bundles. These cards will take your game up to 11. Check out all the decks they have, which include animated condition decks, animated townsfolk, and 2 in-game items, the animated deck of illusions and deck of many things, over at animatedspells.com or at the link below the video. Now, what the Tome of Summoning has done is combine the usefulness of monster reference cards with the convenience of paper minis. Everything is stored in a binder like this, making it easy to take it over to your buddy's house or to the con or wherever you might be playing your games. And when you need, say, a goblin, you can just open up your binder and find the little packet and take it out. You have your reference card that you can throw over your GM screen. So we'll open up our GM screen here. And we have our little goblin here. We can throw it right over. Each of these cards is 2.5 by 3.5 inches, and you can then arrange the monsters in kind of the initiative order on your screen if you want to keep it organized that way. And you don't have to worry about the players seeing anything they shouldn't see, because the only thing on this side of the screen is the art. There's no monster names or any other information. And on the back, you have all of the information you need to run the creature, all the stats, all the hit points, and everything like that. And what's clever is that tucked inside the reference card are a number of little paper minis, and they're the appropriate size for the stat blocks, with the monster art on one side and a shadowy version of it on the other side in case you use facing in your game. And you can just put them down like this. They each have a letter on the corner too, so you can match the mini with your notes to help keep track of each little goblin's actions and hit points as you play. Goblin A might have 5 hit points left while Goblin B has 3, and that's pretty much the system. Tiny, small, and medium creatures get 6 minis each, large creatures get 3 minis each, and huge and gargantuan creatures get 1 mini each. I'm sporting Core Pack 1 here, which features 50 reference cards and 238 paper minis, including 2 custom creatures. This pack, which comes in a little box like this, focuses on low-level creatures and common monsters like goblins and kobolds and orcs and owlbears. You can see the full list of what's included right here on the screen now. They also have Core Pack 2, which features these creatures, along with lots of young dragons. Feel free to pause to look at the whole list. Core Pack 3 has adult and ancient dragons, among other creatures, and an NPC and familiar pack is also out there with lots of townsfolk and animals. You can see the full list here. Each pack is $45 plus shipping. If you just want these little reference cards like this, they also have packs of those for $25 each. And you can get a bundle of all 4 of those boxes and packs and binders, and you can save money depending on how much stuff you get. They've also turned their custom art into these nice VTT tokens if you're looking to expand your library of VTT assets. Now, speaking of the tomes right here, they do have their own tomes here, which you feel and look really nice, I think. You can get them in this kind of royal purple color, or they have an ebony black, and these are $65 each. But if you want to put together your own binder, you can certainly do that as well. The cards use the standard photograph size of 2.5 by 3.5 inches, so you can easily customize your own binder with sleeves that you might get from Amazon if you want to. One trick to efficiently pack your binder is to make sure the little minis are spread out in the pocket and not in a single nested pile. This should help you store up to 2 packs of cards and minis in one Tome of Summoning binder. And you can can put the flap of the binder on the outside or on the inside as you like. Overall, it's another great alternative to minis. It's well thought out, there's lots of attention to detail, there's really nice custom art. I think it's especially helpful if you do a lot of DMing at conventions or at game stores and you don't want to haul your precious mini collection out of the house. So let me know what you think of the Tome of Summoning in the comment section below. You can also find a link to their store down there in that doohickey. Let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to check out the deck of mini animated spell cards from our friends at Hit Point Press as well. You can never have too many GM tools in your utility belt. Man, I just started going to cons again, and it didn't take me going to 2 of them before I caught COVID, so do be careful if you're going out of the house. Origins is wrapped up, but Gen Con will be coming up here before we know it. At the moment, I do plan to be in attendance at Gen Con. Actually, Grady and I will both be doing panels there. Grady has a panel for the Uncaged Goddesses book, and I'll be doing a panel with Infinite Black, where we're going to develop a new TTRPG system live with the audience. We'll put a link to those panels down there below too, so if you'd like to come and see us and meet us, you can go do that. We'd love to see you there. Maybe I'll bring my Tome of Summoning so we can run some games together. Let me give you the usual closing spiel here. Liking our videos and subscribing to the channel helps us grow and improve. You can come chat with us on Discord and hear the latest news on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That's pretty much it. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.